こんばんは皆さん。私は LV です。I hope that made sense. But hi everyone. LV here. As you can see from the title, we are going to review another album today, and what better way to review Koda Kumi's Kingdom album. I wouldn't say this album is a favorite of mine, but it does have tracks that on here that I listen to constantly. I will say this album does have some of the hits I always listen to from Koo and I'll never get bored of. So this album is a treasure in her discography. And let's see what my opinions are in it. So let's get started. The first track is Introduction for Kingdom. This continues her tradition of opening albums with an introductory track. It opens up with Koo hitting some amazing high notes that almost sound unbelievable here. But to be honest, I thought it was really impressive because it shows how she's capable of pulling off such notes. And it really highlights the album's strongest point, which is her vocals. The rest of the album really just consists of Koo just saying love repeatedly, and then she carries out with her notes as she sings you. This was a beautiful way of opening up this album, and it really contains this wonderful change of pace within Koo's usual strong upbeat introductions. So I still thought this was a good touch for this introduction, so yay, one good point. The next track is Last Angel, which features the boy band Toho Shinki. This song was a collaboration between Koo and, like I said, the Korean boy band Toho Shinki. The song opens up with some haunting background vocals before it transcends into this actual beat here. There's a certain popness that keeps the song really enjoyable. Sorry, I really love this song. There's plus the instrumental here, it has this very cool element to it, and although their vocal strength is one of the highlights of this song, I will say that the boys here, they actually outshine Koo on this one, because in this song I've noticed Koo's not really displaying the high notes that she's known for, and she's just really belting out on this track, and the boys are really showing their vocals here. But overall, I still think they're both doing an amazing job vocally. So I do listen to this constantly, so it's a really good song. Good job. I love this song. But this track is called Ameruana, I believe. I apologize if I mispronounced that. This track, it goes away from the poppiness this album had started with and into a more Arabian sound. And it easily turns into one of the hottest tracks of this album. For some reason, this track strongly reminds me of her song Candy from her Best Second Session album. And the thing is, what I really like about this song is that she shows off her vocal range in this one. She does a lot of creativity, because within the verses, she hits those higher notes in contrast to the deeper notes during the chorus. And it's really cool. And to me, the chorus and the hook is the most memorable part of this song, because as the instrumental changes slightly, and the catchiness of the song really stands out, and I really love this. Plus, I love the lyrics behind this, because it's like more of a woman empowerment in a way, because she's showing that, like, I guess because this guy, I believe, had cheated on her, and she's like, back off. Like, it's really cool, and I really like it. The next track is Himitsu, which translates into secret. This is the fourth track on this album, and although I do consider this to be sort of like a mid-tempo sort of track, I thought the opening with the piano and then it going straight into the chorus was a smart move, because the chorus is the main highlight of this song. And I really like the lyrics to this song because they beautifully reflect the warmth given by a secret love, and I really like that about it. And it's good to ponder about, like, when you're like, I would say walking, like just walking. Like it's really good to ponder about. overall, this is a very beautiful song, and I really do like it. The next track is Ai no Uta, which translates into love song. From what I know, this is one of Ku-chan's famous ballads. And although the song's relatively touching with the emphasized emotion Ku puts on it, I really don't like this song all that much. I mean, the lyrics are quite typical for a Koda Kumi ballad. It doesn't take off in the way I want it to, because this chorus, it really doesn't highlight Ku's vocals at all. In fact, if I had to be honest, she kind of sounds whiny a little bit, because she overemphasizes the emotion on this track. So it's like, ugh. But it is a nice song, I will say. But overall, it's a skippable track. The next track is Anytime. I really like this song. It has this perfect, relaxing atmosphere when it shows the dazzling structure within Ku's softer vocals. And like I said, her vocals are really soft here, very gentle, and I really like that about it, because it's like something you would listen to when you want to calm down, or you just want to walk outside and just listen to anything. And I would recommend this because this really does incorporate the summery feel, and I really like that about it. The chorus is the main thing that stood out to me, because it goes with phrases any day, anytime, and I really like that because it showed this great variety of range as she hits those high notes, and that blends perfectly within this song. And the video, I love the video to this song as well. If you guys have seen the video, it's the most adorablest thing ever. Like at one point, Ku's wearing like this enormous, I believe, bunny costume. She looks so cute. Oh my god, like I really wanted to hug her right there. She's so cute. The lyrics enhance that kawaii atmosphere that she created in this song, which therefore, I guess to me, made it one of the best songs on this album. So, the next song is Under. This is easily one of the best tracks on this album because it contains this sexy sound and a very hot beat. It opens up with these synthetic beats, which combines with this telephone dial in the background, which strangely mixes very well. In the verses, she uses this sexiness that really represents her ero kawaii style extremely well. And I really like this song. It's just so good. My favorite parts is when she does those little raps, because I thought it gave the song an extra edge that thrives with awesomeness. And I love the video to this as well. It was so cool. I love the video to this, and the making of is hilarious, so you guys should watch that. The next song is But. When I first heard this song, like always, it becomes an instant favorite of mine. This has to be one of her strongest singles within the Kingdom era. It's a hot dance track that features some very infectious instrumentals alongside this everlasting chorus, and I really like that about it. My favorite part of this song is when she actually reaches into that chorus, because the chorus, she constantly repeats that English line, and I felt like it was very captivating for this song. I really like this about it. And I thought Ku-chan, she did a great job of having her vocals mash alongside the beat. So overall, this was an excellent track. And I do love the lyrics to this as well, because she is talking about homosexuality, and I thought it was fascinating. And it becomes even more obvious when you watch the video of her in it, because in the video, she kissed a girl. But that's Ku, so don't be so surprised. But it's really cool. Awesome track. The next track is恋の魔法, and I believe it translates into the magic of love. Even though it is a typical kawaii song in her discography, to me, it doesn't use that same sugary sweetness that some of her other cutesy songs scream. It's really an R&B poppy track that opens with Ku using her high register, and then when the chorus comes, she hits it with this good strength within her vocals, and I thought that was really good. And my most favorite part, I really liked that part. It was really cool because she made this song really catchy, and this is the real one thing about it you'll remember. And strangely, this song does a good job of showing off Ku's kawaii side while still having this more R&B appeal to it, and I really like that about it. So this is one of the cutesy songs I can bear. It's not my favorite, but I really like listening to it. The next track is Aisha, which translates into the proof of love, I believe. This song was really intense. Even though it was previously released on her single But, it still carries an ounce of flavor that I felt it would have done really well if it was a single of it on its own. The parts that really intrigued me was the raw emotion she put into this, because she creates this atmosphere along with this rock-filled instrumentation, and the verses here are as mellow because she's singing in a really low range, which therefore again shows off that she's using different vocal techniques within this album. And I found that really good because we don't know what we're going to be expecting from this. And then she just heads into this perfectly organized chorus, which shows off her wondrous range, and I love songs like this. I wish she would do more stuff like this with her voice, because now she kind of just belts, and she doesn't really show it off that often, and I'm like, oh, come on, Ku! But this is a nice song, and it's a hidden gem within her discography. The next track, sorry, I can only say it right when I'm singing it, so sorry. But it translates into What You Did For Me, I believe. This was one of the slower songs on this album, and I will admit it was a nice mid-tempo. I like the fact that she uses this Spanish guitar as the instrument, since the lyrics, it's like a reflective piece on the basis of a relationship, and watch the video within it, it becomes more obvious. This track, it was a good change between the grandiose ballads and the hot dance songs, so this was like a good placement within it because it does give the album another side that those other tracks didn't really show. So I do like this song, and it is something I do listen to. Not all the time, but I do listen to this. The next song is Wonderland, another cutesy song. Oh my gosh. Out of all her cutesy songs, this has to be the most strangest one to me. The lyrics she used here were a bit off, but I will admit they still added this whole new atmosphere to this type of song, because in these lyrics, they kind of take on a Alice in Wonderland approach, and it becomes even more so when you watch the video of it. At least that's how I interpret the lyrics to be. And I also like the fact that throughout this song, Ku uses her higher register to really capture the emotion, and it does complement the music quite well. The other thing I really like about this song is the chorus. The chorus never really repeats itself, which is unusual for the majority of the songs here. I will admit the ending was a bit strange, since it sounded more like a hip-hop influenced beat for a couple of seconds before it finished, but overall, it's a cute song that's destined to put a smile on your face, like I'm doing right now. The next song is Freaky. Oh my god, I love this song, you guys. I love how it showcased this in-your-face beat alongside her powerful vocals. That was so cool. This is an awesome dance tune. The lyrics to this are so catchy and powerful that it practically screams the summer vibe. And I will admit, although my Japanese isn't perfect, I will admit some of the verses are confusing. But I guess that's that's expected since my Japanese isn't so hot, so. But I love the energy in this tune. I really love it because it makes the listener more aware of her vocal than anything else. And I think Ku did that on purpose because she wants her fans to realize how much power her voice can actually impact. And personally, I think she succeeded very well with this song because this song does represent Ku's vocals at their best. The next track is More. Like the previous track, the most noticeable thing on this song was the vocal strength she was displaying. Her voice is controlled, but it really displays such a power that the emotion just jumps out at the words she brings here. And I like the fact that she uses different techniques until we get to the bridge, because I thought it was really good, because once again it shows the different vocal techniques that she's using for each song to incorporate this more, what's the word I want to say, like, more of a personality to each song, if that makes any sense. But I really like it, and it's really cool, and her voice sounds really good with this genre, and I don't know why she doesn't use it more often. And I like the fact the chorus, I want you more. I really love that. I really love how she emphasizes the English right there. And because it shows that Ku's going into some impressive levels with her vocal ability. And I really like it. Overall, More is one of the strongest songs on this album because of the powerful vocal strength and the clear emotion that Ku's displaying perfectly within this. The next song is Black Cherry. As the final song on this album, I will admit, in my opinion, is the most powerful and addictive song off Kingdom. The verses show off this more sexy vocal approach by Ku, as she uses this lower register to sing it. And I love how she uses English within this. Like, she makes the English flow really well in this song, and it's really good. And I really love this song. Because if I had to admit, this was one of the first songs I kind of listened to after I was introduced to her Trick album. And I really, really love this song. And I just love the chorus. Oh, well, this is not really the chorus. This is more of the bridge, more of the verse part. I really love this part, but it's really cool. And it just has this perfect dance beat, and I love that about this song. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, like, this is a really awesome song. I can't emphasize that enough. And although I did like the song, I will admit in the beginning, when I first heard the song, when the song was about to end, I will admit I did not like this part. I didn't like that part in the beginning because it went into another change of the song that I really didn't like, because I liked the other part of the song, but over time I realized it was necessary because it reverts her vocals back towards the lower register, which therefore brought another realm of sexiness forefront. So both parts of this song is incredible, and it makes Black Cherry a perfect way to finish this epic album. Ku-chan really brought out her best work within this album. Her vocal abilities throughout this entire album was excellent because she showcased those perfect high notes that she's capable of doing, but she never represents them, and I don't know why. And this album, I will say this is a favorite album in terms of vocal abilities because she shows a lot of them in this, and she doesn't really use them often, as I will say. So I like this album based on that because it shows tremendous amount of vocal abilities of what she's truly capable of. Okay, so here is the front of it, and I really love this cover. Really cool. Here's the back. And since this is a CD case, this is the actual CD cover. I really love that too. It's really cool. Here's the back. Here's the design. I really love this kingdom theme that she did for this album. One thing I can say about Ku is that she really designed, her CDs always have beautiful designs, and I really love that about her albums. Here's the extra of it that you can see. Really nice. Here's the obi. Not sure if that does anything, but yeah. And I'll show you the booklet. Love that pose she's doing right there. She looks so cool right there. Oh my gosh. Love that pose she's doing right there as well. She looks so good right there. Oh my gosh. Really cute. Love that picture as well. Ku's being Ku so well on this song. Really cool. And yeah, that's it. And for this album, I bought the limited edition of the CD plus 2 DVD version. So mine came with a bunch of extras. For one, mine came with the photo book. It came with the premium live hall one in the Yokohama Arena. And this is a really nice photo book because it shows pictures of her during that live. And they're very beautiful pictures. And I love these pictures of Ku right here because it showcases her very beautifully as she always is. And I really love them. This has to be my favorite one. She looks like a little doll. It's so cute. This one is really difficult to see if you're not here with me right now to look at them. But it's like just a bunch of pictures of her mashed together. I'll close it up so you can really see some of them. And that is it for the photo book. Also, mine came with stickers. Like I said in my previous video of my Koda Kumi collection, I told you guys that it came with 3 stickers, but I only have 2 of them because my sister took one of the stickers. So these are the remaining stickers I have, and I'll show them to you. Really cute stickers. They're stickers based on the album cover, so I know this one was the CD version of the cover. This one was the one I have, the limited CD plus 2 DVD, and they're very cute, and I really love them. I would show you the DVD version of the cover, but my sister has that one, and base right now it's like hung on the wall, so I can't really like show you. But I'll show you maybe one of these days when I show you, because I have like a bunch of other J-pop stuff in my room, so. Maybe another time. Overall, this was a damn good album. There was nothing really I can truly criticize on this album. This album reeked in nothing but perfection. And it was very clear that throughout these tracks, she brought everything on the table when she created this album. And this album is a big check in my book, because it's a really good album that displays the talents of Ku really well. So if you guys can, please buy Kingdom. You can buy it on Yes Asia, eBay, Amazon, CD Japan. As long as you don't illegally download the album, please support the artist if you can. And please not illegally download, please. Yeah, sorry. But anyway, thank you again for watching my review of Ku. I hope the YouTube user who requested this enjoyed my opinions I had on this album. As always, if you guys have requests, feel free to leave them in the comments below or inbox me. Doesn't really matter. I'll be happy to do it. The next album I will be reviewing will be another request as well. And for this person, I have never reviewed this person or really ever listened to for the next review I'm going to do. So this should be interesting. Anyway, I hope you all have a good night. Well, sorry, it's like nighttime over here, but I hope you have a good night or day or whatever that's going on where you're at. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Mata ne.